Stop scrolling and clutch your iced latte because Kylie Jenner's perfect on paper love story just blew apart so loudly it rattled coffee cups clear across the Hollywood Hills. And if you blink, you'll miss the aftershocks rippling through every timeline on Earth. 1 second, we're watching Kylie and Timothée Chalamet give shy kisses beneath chandeliers at the Cannes after-party. The next, a grainy TikTok leak drops 38 screenshots of midnight DMs that read like a forbidden romance novella. Kylie cooing "My Secret Sunshine" and planning a silent Cabo hideaway with someone who is definitely not the soft-spoken indie prince we all stan. The video barely hits the For You page before it explodes past 1 million views, splits into duets, and births the hashtag Kylie Cheater era that rockets higher than Grammy night traffic, leaving everyone breathless and begging for receipts. Enter the so-called whistleblower, a 20-something glam assistant who says she logged 18-hour days perfecting Kylie's angles, only to be stiffed on overtime and blacklisted from the industry for asking too many questions. In revenge, she grabs the Finsta credentials and screen records every spicy bubble, flirty nicknames, location pin emojis, iOS typing pauses that feel downright steamy. Each message is time-stamped on the exact night's paparazzi lenses caught Kylie squeezing Timothée's hand like a plush toy, which demolishes any hope this is old tea. One thread shows Kylie teasing, "Let's meet where the waves drown secrets," capped with a peach emoji so suggestive even the peach blush in her makeup line suddenly feels NSFW. The assistant drops receipts at dawn LA time, then disappears like smoke, sparking theories Kris Jenner hired a covert cleanup crew straight out of a spy flick. TikTok detectives, hyper on matcha and moral outrage, treat the leak like a Marvel post-credit scene. They zoom in on a tiny reflection in Kylie's rose gold phone case, run ear geometry through free AI, and declare with 90+% confidence that the mystery guy is none other than Oscar winner Michael B. Jordan. Yes, the same Michael who played America's heart-ripping Killmonger, who owns an actual stake in an F1 team, and who once told GQ he believes loyalty is the last real currency. Reddit sleuths cross-reference a teakwood bed frame spotted behind him in a FaceTime bubble with a Malibu rental he posted last spring, matching wood grain like forensic carpenters. Meanwhile, a flight tracking Discord overlays Kylie's jet path and Michael's Gulfstream route, discovering they crossed over Turks and Caicos airspace within the same hour 3 weeks ago. By breakfast, armchair investigators have receipts that would make Sherlock Holmes request a LinkedIn endorsement. While hashtags rage, Timothée starts his morning like any other Brooklyn-bred boy in Silver Lake, standing in line for a lavender oat latte, wearing thrifted corduroy, reading a dog-eared copy of Camus. A barista whispers, "Are you okay?" because Timmy's freckles drain to paper white as his phone floods with push alerts. Someone films a 6-second clip of him blinking rapidly, jaw tightening, and the internet collectively screams. That sidewalk video leaps to 8 million views in 3 hours, instantly framing him as the stunned hero whose gentle heart just shattered on concrete. Stan edits splice the clip alongside Timmy's Golden Globe speech about love being the purest art. Time to lo-fi beats that loop for study sessions, and the algorithm rewards every tear with viral reach. Meanwhile, Michael gets ambushed, leaving Nobu, Beverly Hills, wearing crisp white linen that somehow sports a faint coral smear right on the collar, identical to Kylie's freshly launched Candy Coral lip oil. TMZ literally opens Photoshop's eyedropper tool, isolates the hex code, and proclaims a match. Michael's publicist fires back, claiming it's spicy mayo from Uni Sushi, but Twitter replies with side-eye gifs faster than legal can draft a statement. Fans overlay the coral hue on every frame like they're presenting evidence in federal court, and suddenly, Michael's gym selfies are swarmed by lipstick emoji and fire icons warring for dominance. Kris Jenner, terror of every boardroom, flips the switch on DEFCON lipstick. Cease and desist letters blast inboxes labeling the leaks deepfake fiction. But an independent cybersecurity firm dissects EXIF metadata, confirms genuine iOS capture, and tweets the phrase statistically authentic like a sniper bullet. TikTok tries mass takedowns, yet every deletion only doubles re-uploads. The Streisand effect revs harder than Kylie's Rolls-Royce. Shopify dashboards from Kylie Cosmetics flash a 3% cart abandon spike in 12 hours. Peanuts to billionaires yet. Each 0.5% is 6 figures gone. Brand sentiment tracker Meltwater logs 78% negativity toward Kylie, 92% sympathy for Timmy, and a chaotic neutral cloud around Michael that smells like sandalwood and mess. Just when views threaten to plateau, security camera footage jolts the retention curve into the stratosphere. At 2:13 a.m., a neighbor's ring cam captures Timothée's matte black Rivian easing out of Kylie's Hidden Hills gate. Hazard lights blinking Morse code for heartbreak. He slams the door hard enough to trigger a chirp that echoes through the cul-de-sac. Exactly 5 minutes later, a Ferrari Roma, license plate matched to Michael's DMV filings, purrs in through the same gate. Fans sync timestamps to the millisecond, overlay both clips, and flood the feed with slow-motion edits scored to Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever. Kylie Gate leaps past 20 million tweets before the sun peaks over Echo Park. Corporate shakeups happen at warp speed. Vogue scraps a just-approved Kylie Timmy digital cover and swaps in Zendaya overnight. A Paris eco-jewelry brand courting Timothée adds a no romantic endorsements clause, and T-Mobile stalls a 5G makeup collab for brand safety. JP Morgan's beauty desk circulates a note warning of an influencer trust recession, comparing potential fallout to the 2019 James Charles subscriber plunge. Analysts predict Coty's stock could shed 2 points if negative sentiment lingers beyond Q4, turning spilled lip gloss into real Wall Street capital loss. Critics yell pattern louder than a PTA meeting. In 2017, Tyga rumors popped days before Kylie dropped a Valentine's lip kit. In 2020, whispers of Drake came packaged with a highlighter duo. Now, a holiday palette rumored to include Timmy-inspired shades Peach Boy and Soft Cinema is set to launch next month. Convenient timing for heartbreak marketing. Public faith fractures, relatability shatters like a dropped compact. One viral TikTok compares Kylie's relationships to limited edition releases. Everything comes in a pretty box, but eventually sells out. Then, as if the gossip gods crave encore, a 10-minute voice note hits Twitter Spaces. The speaker sounds undeniably Kylie, slightly raspy from late-night Casa Amigos, laughing. "Timmy's my indie PR halo, Michael's pure status, babe." She name-drops tequila sponsorships, flexes about owning the narrative, and brags, "Fans love a love triangle. It moves palates." Forensic audio experts line up frequency graphs beside Kylie's 2019 Met Gala docuseries clip, voice print match in the 94th percentile. TikTok edits intercut the memo with crying Timmy reaction memes, and the sympathy wave turns tidal. Brands bolt like marathon sprinters. A sustainable sneaker collab delays launch. Ulta cancels a window front pop-up. An LA billboard for Kylie skin gets graffitied with a giant snake emoji overnight, trending under hashtag BillboardGate. Meanwhile, Timothée, channeling French New Wave heartbreak, donates a 6-figure sum to a Gen Z mental health nonprofit, posts a single dove emoji, and logs off. Engagement spikes harder than Cyber Monday, 5 million likes before lunch. Michael drops a cryptic gym boomerang captioned "Focused," and fans split between prayer hand emojis and homewrecker shrieks. His Q-score barely flickers. Apparently, charisma is a Teflon shield. Deep in Calabasas HQ, Hulu producers huddle over iced matcha and reality TV ratings graphs. Options: redemption arc with on-camera tears, or scorched earth sister intervention storyline. They weigh risk like gamblers at a roulette table. Meanwhile, Chloe's shapewear livestream is spammed with "Pay your assistants." Kim's Skims runway reel drowns in clown faces. Even Kris's new vegan gummy line sees Instagram comments demanding transparency labels for morals, not macros. Aviation nerds double down. They publish satellite imagery showing Kylie's pink-striped jet nose-to-nose with Michael's slate gray Gulfstream on a Turks and Caicos tarmac dated 3 weeks prior, aligned with a DM that said, "Hide beneath island stars." An AR filter recreates the flight paths and overlays them on Google Earth. 24 million users swivel digital globes to watch Betrayal in real time. Financial vloggers debate whether influencer-driven equities are over-leveraged, citing Kylie's trust cliff as a cautionary tale. Bloomberg invites a sociologist who calls the event algorithmic betrayal, explaining how fans invest emotional capital the way traders buy options. High risk, high volatility. By day 3, the so-called third-day freeze looms. Popular wisdom that public opinion sets like epoxy after 72 hours. Kylie's PR team drafts a teary apology video, but shelves it when frame-by-frame analysis reveals she's wearing the same diamond huggies from a leaked DM selfie. Too scripted. Instead, she tweets a cryptic quote about growth and silence, which stands interpret as gaslighting. Google Trends still screams Kylie homewrecker, while Timmy's single era blossoms into a 10-hour Spotify playlist perfect for crying in vintage bookstores. Just as gloom thickens, a fresh burner account drops 20 more screenshots. These show Kylie begging Michael to find a discreet Bahamas resort because pap lenses can't zoom that far, dated on Timmy's birthday. Fans rage. Someone overlays a sobbing Timmy gif onto a countdown clock, and retention stats skyrocket. Kylie's team tries to blame AI hallucinations, but the new messages contain a unique typo in Kylie's known texting style. She always writes love instead of love, sealing authenticity for many. Kylie's empire wobbles on its designer heels. Coty insiders leak a memo urging regional managers to prep for shelf space renegotiations if backlash lingers past Christmas. Economic commentators recall how Abercrombie once fell from chic to cringe almost overnight, and hint Kylie's brand momentum could follow unless trust is rebuilt. Meanwhile, a Paris cafe launches a Chalamet and Pain pastry, cinnamon roll stuffed with bittersweet chocolate, selling out in hours and donating proceeds to mental health charities. The heartbreak economy booms. At exactly the 12-minute mark, the golden retention spike, drone footage emerges of Kylie and Michael paddleboarding off an ultra-exclusive beach club in Anguilla. Wind blows her hair, he balances like a Marvel hero. Date stamps place it during Timothée's Dune press junket, ostensibly when Kylie claimed to be home editing lip kits. Her legal squad threatens any outlet posting the clip, but Twitter counters with SpongeBob memes about cease and desist letters, and the video still racks 5 million views in an hour. Meme pages picture Timmy as a medieval knight escaping a lip gloss castle, while Kylie clutches two phones labeled Plan A and Plan B. Night falls on day 4, and Coty shares wobble a full point on rumor alone. Proof gossip moves markets like earthquakes shift tectonics. Podcasts dissect parasocial contracts. An ethics professor declares fans revealed a collective immune system against manipulation. A linguist breaks down Kylie's emoji patterns, arguing the dripping water emoji replaced actual intimacy. Even Duolingo's owl tweets a lesson on the Spanish phrase doble vida, double life. Under neon noise, real hearts patch slowly. Insiders whisper Timothée now travels with a childhood friend instead of a studio handler, and sets up phone-free Sundays to protect mental health. Michael reportedly hired a crisis strategist who once salvaged a Grammy winner's reputation after a mic-flinging scandal. Kylie fires 2 junior brand strategists for failing to kill the hashtag, but the firing leaks instantly, widening the empathy gap into a canyon. Fans stage a digital sit-in on her Instagram, spamming snake emojis until comments are limited. Finally, Sunrise Day 5 paints peach skies over Los Angeles, yet Twitter's trending column remains frozen. Timmy number 1, Kylie number 2, Michael number 3. Timothée posts a photo of Dawn breaking over the Hollywood reservoir captioned growth and logs off. It gathers 2 million red heart likes in an hour. Brands scramble like interns at Fashion Week, begging his agent for partnerships that celebrate authenticity. Meanwhile, Kylie's team whispers about pivoting to a self-love rebrand. But micro-influencers toss sarcastic tutorials titled Cheatergate Glow Up, mocking any attempt at redemption. The moral lands heavier than a Swarovski-crusted sledgehammer. When your empire is built of glass Instagram squares, don't sling stones wrapped in untraceable DMs. Betrayal spreads faster than any product rollout, and trust, once cracked, refuses to blend back like foundation on textured skin. Villain aimed to destroy hero, but ultimately destroyed themselves, and the whole world watched every messy, mesmerizing frame in 4K HDR.